said I got style for you.
Tell them run it up. I wake up. Yeah. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Niger, he'll come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself there getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check, no drip this. Wet. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. It's only 8 AM. I don't do it for the ground. I know I'm a little man. At my 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 AM. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, send it. I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. Rolled inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundry mat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, send it. I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it.
Good morning all. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is good. Happy Friday. Let me make sure all systems go. We do look good here. We do look good. And let's get it. Friday here, last day of the week. Let's see what we have in store. Gold is definitely super interesting, man. Holy crap. Would have imagined, man. What a breakout in Asian session here. That's massive, man. That's massive. 2,700. That's nuts, man. You guys have to understand, last year we were trading gold in 1900s, man. 1900. Wonder if we can go back into last year's streams and see when we were analyzing gold. Let's go back. Let's throw it back. Let's go, yeah, somewhere around here. Over a year ago. Let's go to this stream here. July. Let's go to July here. See where gold was in July. Look at gold, man. 1939, bro. 1939. Setup 1 looks clean here. I think that's what we're waiting for today. 1939. Holy crap. That's insane. Push happened when my teacher was yapping her life away. Bro, 1939, man. The old camera, yeah. Where is gold? Here's gold. Here we go, gold. 1937, 1930. That's insane, man. That's insane. Today we're at 2,700. Wow. That's massive. That's massive gain for gold this year. So yeah, let's get it. Let's do the analysis, check out the news and all that good stuff. Today, Friday, going to be a pretty clean day. We do have retail sales at 10 a.m. though for the GBP here. So they're expecting retail sales to come back a little bit worse here. Last time numbers came back really good here. 1.0. So they're expecting a little bit of pullback from that. Forecast was 0.3, came 1.0 September 20th. How big was the reaction? If I remember correctly, the reaction was actually quite BS. And there wasn't really much of a reaction, but I could be wrong here. But let's see if I'm wrong. All right, let's rewind to September 20th, September 1920. There we go. Let's go to. Oh yeah, it was pretty good reaction actually, but the news came pretty strong here. 10:30. Okay. Yeah, pretty good reaction to be honest. Led into the rest of the day, continuing bullish. So. Yeah, if numbers come back as expected, I don't expect much, but obviously numbers coming back better than expected, we could see some more upside. So let's go ahead and do the analysis here. So start off on the daily time frame here. Previous daily pushed up yesterday, respecting that daily support zone we discussed. That's why we came into London session with that mixed bias. Because we were mostly, we said, listen, we're sitting at a major support zone. We could see bounces out of here. We can see us tightly consolidating here. GJ's been in quite a tight consolidation, not a very clean trending move here. And now we reach the top of the range. We do have the opportunity if we want to break through here today, but we have no closures to confirm that. But nevertheless, we did have a breakout here, pull back, higher low. Potentially, if this can start breaking the high, especially these highs up here at about 744, I would expect some continuation at least to try break this wick high and see if we can continue up from there. If we're looking at 4-hour time frames here, we are pulling back from the highs here. So quite just playing a range. So we'll see what news does, but we could also play the range back down to retest some of these zones before trying to create support. If we look at what's been happening, we've literally, every time we've come to the top of the range, we have found some form of resistance. So it's not crazy to be looking for some type of sells here from the top of the range. I think we can be looking for that. We don't have 4-hour supports yet, so it's nothing too crazy here. So to be looking for that. So we'll go ahead and mark up some of our zones here. See the 1 hour, how the 1 hour is looking at the moment. So we do have this area here which could find support here. 30-minute as well. So we have to watch that and see what price wants to do. Does it want to bounce off that? From where we are right now, I wish it was clean on 1 hour. It would be simple. Let's see what we're doing right now. What are we doing right now? So one option we have is sells from top up here from 295 to continue down. Ideally, I just want to wait for retail sales, to be honest, because I don't want to say I want to sell this range here, because retail sales could fill the range. Once we get retail sales data out, we will know exactly what to do with price. Because we'll know where price is. If price pushes up, we can start entertaining buys and trying to look for that continuation, breakouts. If price pushes down, we can start to entertain where it pushed down. So let's get on to the exciting pair for today, which is going to be gold, man. Gold is on an absolute tear here. Wow, I mean, it's just unbelievable. 2700. I showed you last year's stream, we were at 19 whatever it was, I can't even remember, but it's insane. So next key level here is 15 here. I wouldn't have imagined gold push to this. I don't know why people were trying to sell gold yesterday. I was telling you from London session, just wait for the breakouts would be massive. I wish we had pure continuation on yesterday's breakout, just like pure continuation, no pullbacks. Could have left runners and would have been nice, but nice Asian session option with this close above here. Just another breakout. So heavy volume here on gold. Let's see, where is 10 here? All right. So got set up one Asian. We did. It was very nice. Set up one Asian. Yeah, this one here, close above. I'm sure we got 5-minute structure. Doesn't get better than this, man. It doesn't get better than this. Close above and then 5-minute structure. This is where, you know, this is where it's insane, right? To get this entry here like this. Oh, you can have a lot of fun with this. 24 pips. Like, that's even better stop loss than we get when we're fucking ranging, man. Yeah, this is nice. So Asian pushed here. Now we're starting to form into this little bit of weakness here. I have no idea about all-time highs. Just see you trading. Yeah, you just target one-to-ones, look for continuation. Everyone tries to sell. Have you ever seen gold make all-time highs in Asian session? Yeah, many times. This is daily open push. Comes from the daily open. Daily open orders come in here on the new daily candle. Look at how the daily candle just open push like this. So yeah, this is going to be a really fun. I'm happy yesterday we managed to catch in New York session. We managed to catch some buys. I did post it here in Harry's trades. This was the buys we had ended up catching here in New York session. So I'm happy that we did manage to catch that all-time highs. And if you're trading Asian session, then yeah, as some of the guys in the group took Asian session buys as well here. Very nice to see. Hello, all, been a while. How's everything? All good, man. How you doing, bro? So yeah, now what are we gonna do? So look at daily. How did 4-hour close here? 4 hours still very strong closure here. So ideally we need some sort of, we're very close to, not very close, but we are closer to 15. 15 is going to be our next resistance here. What's 5 minutes saying? 5 minutes just got above here. Kind of weak at the moment. We need some liquidity. So you could see yesterday grab liquidity down here after the initial push out. Grab liquidity down at about 84s, 83s. That gave a little bit of a consolidation to blast through. So we are forming a consolidation, but it's more of an upside consolidation. I would like to see one more pullback here. Would be nice to see that type of structure form. Right now we do have this 15-minute candle closing above here. 28 pips for 15 pips, not really enough. I think we'll be looking for buys above 15. Ideally pullbacks right now. It's a bit heated here, a bit heated. I think this 5 aggressive option here, once it re-breaks the highs here, it shouldn't need to get back into this range. You should have 1 minute structure. Yeah, so price has to respect this 1 minute structure right now to continue up. But yeah, let's see if we can form some sort of structure to continue this. Harry, we need about the 1 minute strategy. It's a little bit complex. I keep that for the guys in the exclusive. I don't want you guys jumping the gun here, because you're just going to start confusing yourself and not make any money. So it's very important to make sure that you identify what level of trader you are. So I keep those type of stuff for the exclusive group, because I can monitor their progression, right? I can monitor their progression. So let's see how this forms here. I'll be extremely interested to see how this forms. Pullbacks maybe into zones here. We haven't created any zones that I could look for. Set up 6 here for yet. So would have to see how price, maybe setup 2s could be good here, but like a 5 minute setup 2 because of the volume we have. Let's just see how the volume comes through here. Like, we've obviously had a big push. every setup one after this big push here has been somewhat pulling back and failing. It inevitably does continue up, but we can see a close above, pulls back, close above, pulls back, close above. We're continuing at the moment, but are we going to pull back anytime soon? Doesn't look like it, but again, that resistance level is going to be that 14 pips away, which is around 15. So above 15, we open the floodgates again, and with volume, we should just be able to blast through 15 here. So yeah, that's what I'm going to look for, is above 15. So ideally, what it's doing now is fine. Let it push 14 pips, pull back, 15 we go, right? And we give it a shot here at all-time highs. So nice little liquidity grab, something like this, something like this, something like this would be warranted right here. And then we get above, should be the juice here. So I expect there to be some sort of resistance at 15. You can see how 14 resistance, and then once we get above, you know, I'd expect at least this type of push. This had a wick here, so it makes it a little bit different, but we'll see how price forms on the charts here. So GBP USD as well, that is also pushing here from yesterday's lows. We did make a high here, which I was looking for sells from this high, but unfortunately news played out the sells down into the range lows. If we go look at the daily time frame here, we finally created a strong daily support, and we're bouncing. Looks like we want to bounce into previous daily resistance here. I will mark that PDR somewhere here. Boom. Looks like we wanna revisit this zone here, which is also around 4 hours, a little bit sooner, to be honest. Let's go ahead and clone this. So we're close to that 4 hour. These are the two zones here. So setup twos on setup twos would be nice if we could pull back, create some sort of structure, and then trade back towards the upside. Yeah, I would like to see setup twos right now. If not, we're looking for continuation above the 4 hour here, which we previously failed before, right? We can see that's where our failure came from. Sells today, we have bullish bias, previous daily bullish, previous 4 hour bullish. So I don't want to be the first person to sell right now. But I would be happy if we get a close above pullbacks and then look to continue this move here. So that's going to be the plan. Looking at DAX as well, we'll have a look at it a little bit later. But looking at DAX, we're still moving a little bit choppy. But we did push on all-time highs, so we're kind of just chilling from that. Let's go ahead and do a fresh analysis here. Start off on the daily time frame. Yeah, retail sales also in 12 minutes. So daily did close above yesterday. It's our previous daily resistance here. So PDR, we also do have no top wick really on this current daily candle. 4 hour time frame has not created any support yet. Our 4 hour resistance is up here. 4 hour. And then we have this kind of 4 hour support zone here. 4S, which we need to just keep as like a watch. It is previous, but you know, we can see price reacted off it multiple times. 1 hour at the moment is approaching this zone here. 30 minute as well. This is the no daily top wick here, which is around this zone right here. You can see we're hovering this kind of tough zone right here, which is that type of zone that we just rejected off. So realistically, if you can get a close above this zone here, we can look for that daily to make a top wick. How's that looking on 1 hour? Yeah, which would be the 1 hour resistance. So you buy into 1 hour resistance, but you expect daily to make a top wick. So that'll be the plan for looking for buys. Today, since 4 hour is bearish, if we can make the top wick and reject, then we can later look for some form of sells, but we need to see that, right? I have a big top wick on broker on DAX. Don't know if you do on DAX. Not sure. Nevertheless, it is still clean zone here. It's not the biggest clean zone, but you know, you could look to try fill that here. Preferably after Frankfurt Open here. So yeah, that's what I'm going to look for on all pairs here. Let's see what happens. This is the pullback we spoke about. This has been happening. So we can see that volume starting to weigh in, and this is why I didn't want to push this too early, and because we're seeing this. So yeah, you can see what I mean. Push up, reject, push up, reject, but it's what we need. It's what we need to continue. So let's get it, guys. Let's get it. That's the analysis. Hope you guys enjoyed the analysis and found something. GP news could affect gold, not retail sales. No, not retail sales. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. Appreciate everyone showing up on a Friday. And yeah, let's do the YouTube business. If you did find something valuable in the analysis, let's get the likes up to 150. You guys know the drill. Hate to say it, but part of the game. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Been a solid week. No need to push anything too crazy. I'll check my top wick on DEX on broker. I have a gap. That's why. There is a big top wick, yeah, but I think it's formed by that gap. But there is, yeah, you're right. So this is a gap. Interesting. So DAX is trying to fill a gap right now. That's very interesting. Like to see how it does that. I mean, I would assume that gaps do get filled. But this is basically a gap from here where it is right now to this resistance. The problem is, what about all this shit here? Would this be enough to fill the gap? Somewhere reject somewhere here. So break the high and then reject. So we'll have to see. Bro, buy or sell in retail sales. Press buy and sell. Whichever one goes into profit, that's your trade. Both. Whichever one goes into profit. What's the song name? Every Day I Wake Up on a Sunday. There's no song name with Every Day I Wake Up on a Sunday. What's another lyric from that song? Can you give me another lyric? You put some minutes back. It will be one of the intro songs. So, try send it. Type NHBD Nick, send it. Tell me if that's the one. Go listen to it on YouTube. If that's the one, then try that. That's the one I put. I'm visiting Dubai in December. Was wondering if there's non-touristy place worth to visit there. To be honest, the city itself is like non-touristy. It's all like the touristy areas you can avoid. Like just being. I mean, yeah. There's so many things here. Got it? That's the one? Okay, sweet. Same here, bro. 2 people visiting Dubai. And nice. It definitely hit me up. Harry, can you tell who is the best rapper? There's different rappers who do different things very well. Come on, Ben. Yeah. GJ News. What year did you graduate high school? What year was it? 2020. Yeah. 2020. Tradesharpe, I'm a beginner. What should I do? Grow my account or make big profits? Well, how are you going to make big profits but not grow your account? I would focus on the skill. Any growth of your account is going to be good with good risk management, because there's always an opposite side. You could lose your account as well. So focus on trading a profitable plan, and you need to prove to yourself you're profitable, right? And that's gonna be the best way to do that, is to reduce risk heavy and focus on the skill, because your goal in this game is to make money. There's no way you make money without the skill. Otherwise your expenses are just go too high in this game, and you burn your money before you're able to see any type of results from trading. Damn, you got lucky. My country held us back a whole year. Yeah, I actually didn't have to do any graduation exams. I was an exception. We got an exception because of what happened with all of the, you know, with the pandemic and everything. So it was extremely amazing. Literally. You want to hear something scary? My graduation certificate I still haven't collected from my school. I haven't collected it, man. It's still there. Really, it's still there. I really need to go get it, man. I mean, like, holy shit. Just the whole pandemic came and I never, you know. Just walking around the Marina Burj area is pretty cool. In the wintertime, it's touristy, but going in the Burj is worth to see. Yeah, I mean, everywhere is kind of touristy if you think about it, because everywhere is an attraction, right? Old Dubai is an attraction. Downtown Dubai is an attraction. Marina, I don't like the Marina, but tourists love the Marina. I think that's the worst thing. You should go back. I should go get it. I should. Something even scarier, I've been a top pro in all my jobs, big corporations. Oops. Where's this? Send him to Sharjah. Big corporation banks and never graduated anything? Damn. No wonder you didn't do so well in that. No, I'm joking, I'm joking. Who's my favorite actor? Oh shit. Is it expensive over there? You can live what lifestyle you want to live. 2 minutes till news, guys. What are we saying? Up or down? Up or down? Let's see in chat. Run the chat. Run the chat. Let's see it. Let's see it. Run the chat. Let's see it. Up, down. News. Retail sales right now we have. I expect. I don't know. We'll see. Most people saying up, up. Inshallah down. Don't pray for it to go down. If you're in a trade, man, you shouldn't be trading news. I'm sure you'll be punished at some point. There'll be days where you win, but close my sell position too risky. I think that's a wise decision long term. Even if it does play out, long term you are doing something good. Tony says up. All right, all right. Dace is up. All right, all right. It's red folder price action being overbought. It's an interesting way to look at it. We are at resistance. You think it comes back 0%? I like that. Alex gives a prediction of the news 0%. I think we see 0.2. I'm going for 0.2, guys. I'm going for 0.2. 0.2 is my prediction and no move. Right, I'm expecting maybe like a 10-15 pip move. All right, that's my prediction. Let's see. Huge difference between forecast and previous? Yeah, huge. No, but they're saying from the previous result, they're down 0.3. Minus 0.5 for Tony. Okay, okay. Let's see, let's see. Yes, but remember, Claudio, it's month on month. So it's a representation of the month. How much are they down? I'm seeing mixed, man. Half people saying up, half people saying down. You guys are mixed. Half people saying up, half people saying down. I'm swing trading, so I hold through news. Yeah, that's fine. Swing trading is different. Your stop loss is obviously protected as it's a lot bigger. News is actually what's going to get your trade moving. All right. 10-15 pip move. I am correct so far. Does it continue? Yes, it does. Now the 16. So move up. Whoever said up is correct. 0.3. Wow. We're all wrong. Came back better than expected. Better than expected. So we're moving up through the ranges here. Maybe buys start to become a possibility here. Do we start getting a breakout today? So now we need to start looking at what is our opportunity for breakouts. As we approach this range a little bit messy, can we trade through this range? We'll have to see. We'll have to see if news ruins our range or not. Obviously above here, 709, we have an open gateway here until this resistance here and then open above, right? I take his car from a spin. This whole forecasting thing is a scam? Yeah, it is a scam, man. They're never, especially with retail. Didn't you say? I said minus 0 point. I was wrong. I was 180 wrong. How is gold doing? Pulling back here. Okay, we need structure. Like, this is not a bad thing for gold. Gold needs some relief, some structure in order for it to build juice to go. Edit that bit out. Yeah. Well, it came back so strong last time that, you know, I don't believe sales are that good. I would expect retail sales to go up as we come closer towards, you know, the holiday season. Not now. All right, look at GU here moving back towards the upside here. Could look to fill into this zone here about 1.30654. So this is where I'm talking about the setup 2s on GU, right? So this would be a good zone for setup 2. Right now we've tested previous daily resistance. Any form of setup 2 will be good. So look for setup 2 here. Gold forming structure. GJ as well. We could also look for setup 2 technically, especially if we break structure. So yeah, that's what we can look for here. Alright, what do you think about setup 6 on GU top of the range long-term position? No, that's the worst place. What do you mean top of the range long-term position? You need to send me. I don't know what you're trying to say. I need to double check. Around this area? Oh, you mean yeah, that's definitely potential. That's definitely potential. Problem is, you know, we could want to make it a little bit higher, right? So we need to see how it wants to react. Short-term reaction should happen, you know, you could get a short-term reaction, but yeah, definitely a zone to watch. I think GBP JPY will sell. Well, you need confirmation of that, either for it to reach a zone. First close outside the trend on BTC this week. Yeah, BTC is moving mad. Wait for gold retest 707. Let's have a look. 707. Yeah, it's not a bad spot. If we can respect that today, then yeah, upside could make sense here, to be honest. See how this looks on lower time frame. Yeah, it's a pretty strong support. Multiple times we've rejected off 707. We would need to see some sort of I mean, one setup we could look for with bullish bias, guys, is, you know, everyone's going to take sells here again, expecting price to dump. And as soon as price closes back in the range, we can take buys back up to revisit the high. Even if it does fail, that's going to be our trade. And if it consolidates, continues, it's probably the case. We have had a massive push, though, so I wouldn't be surprised if gold wants to chill out here. You know, we are asking it a lot, especially at new highs, but you don't know, right? Who could say that we'd wake up today at 712, you know? You know? So this is what I mean. You know, never say never and trade what you see. What's crazy, I think I remember your analysis saying breakout in October. Yeah, that's what we calculated, right? Yeah, it's playing true, man. We did calculate that. So if that metric is gonna play true, then it makes sense. That's why I was still holding. Any chance you can check the plans? We definitely can, of course. Thanks for reminding. Let's do it. Let's do it. Only thing is the plans are gonna be a bit changed with retail sales news, but let's have a look at the overall plans. All right, Alex's plan we start off with here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. For gold, buys above, go half risk 1 to 2. Yeah, key level, you kind of want to push that above, but yeah, you would have got break even maximum on that. Half retracement above here. Okay, extremely risky, such a bullish bias move, counter trend, but expecting some kind of pullback. Yeah, this is where you'd want structure below. This is where we get our fake outs, right? This is where we could actually look for buys potentially, you know. Let's have a look here for GJ, looking for the sells. If we could get 5, yeah, retail sales. 4-hour support is a bit better here, I do agree. Or the setup 2s to continue sells, right? 2/5, close above. Okay, that was fine. See here, looking for sells below there. Yeah, just watch this level here in general, right? So whenever we plan sells here, look for, and always don't be scared that if price was to pull back, you can also look to continue sells, right? Buys above obviously are okay. Wow, 700 key level buys. You normally want to try to see if there's structure around 700. Just because it's 700, yeah, I get what you mean. But since you wait for structure, then it's fine. You know, but it could even come back down here if we really want to retrace everything. But I like it. And then GU buys above previous 4-hour was a good plan. GU just took out LTA. Yeah, we're moving mad here. It's the problem with news, man. It just eats up LTAs. And you don't know what it's going to do. And it slips stop loss and it's all this. Same plan here. Okay. Mixed bias. The bias is good now. Buys above there. Yeah, buys above there wouldn't be too bad. Gold. GU, sorry. And then here's gold. Oh, you sent GJ twice. What's this? Yeah. But yeah, that's the plans. Not bad. Let's see what happened with GU here. Oh, but this is why setup 2s can be fine, right? Because it's still okay. It's still okay if we can get some sort of pullbacks. There's no thunderstorms or anything we can do with right now. We didn't tap these wicks yet. GJ tapped the top of the range. It eaten up this small LTA here. If you remember, this is where we're looking from the buys from Monday. Buys still make sense on DEX. I don't know the ranges to the left. They do. Yeah, I'll just double check this. Yeah, I think it does. Let's put this here as a 15. We just need to check higher time frame. Top wick now confirmed on even this broker. 4 hours okay. 1 hour is okay. Just this 1 hour resistance up here, I guess, which should be a 30 as well. Yeah, as long as you're watching this. So I guess you'd have to wait to close above this 5-minute structure here. Oops, you'd have to let it create actually. Create and then close above, yeah. So if this can reject now and then close above, would be good. Thanks for checking plans. Perhaps my looking at pullback that far would be a bit adventurous on gold, but we need a pullback. Yeah. I mean, typically you can see, look how quickly this got bought back up, you know? Like this pullback never happened. Took the kind of entry early shot, all-time high, 5-minute closing above, management, quick shot. See how you managed. 5-minute, 9 pips, secure, took secure at 5 pips. Yeah, I guess, you know, you can't really... I rather either you break even or you secured something, fair enough, you know, gave it a shot, no harm in giving it a shot, being aggressive. I don't see anything wrong with that, right? Do you participate in longer term positions as well? Yes, I do swing trade. I do, yeah, I've started swing trading as well. I put them in here in the exclusive group, the type of positions I take, we discussed them there as well. Still waiting for my setup. I missed the trade though. I missed the trade, my swing trade. I was locked in on lower time frame and then missed my alert. I had an entry on Euro and ZD, but it's okay, what to do. Don't even want to look at it, to be honest. Yeah, this was clean. Too fast. Had to sell limited. So yeah, let's see how price will react after news here. Will we start to create structure? last time we had this news, we continued actually for the rest of the day. Let's see if we can go back to September here, where we had, this was retail sales news here, 20th of September. So similar scenario, we were in a kind of mixed bias scenario where we're at the top of the range. Price did close above the range, did give some form of continuation, although weak after the first two candles. The first 5-minute option did give some form of continuation. Was it enough for a 1-to-1? Let's have a look. 37 pips. Eventually gave 31.40. So it gave enough. So I guess if we get that, we could attempt the same thing today, right? The same thing we could attempt, 5-minute structure and closes above. If price wants to continue bullish here, we will have the same thing today. Hey Ari, I learned a ton from you over the past few months, halfway through my third consecutive profitable month. Simplified everything, got rid of all the noise for me. Appreciate you. I'm very happy to see that. Thanks for sharing that with me. And let's get it, man. Well done, well done. Morning, Sil. Also, if you guys were on the wait list, so there was 8 of you. If you were on, actually, how many were there? Yeah, I think 7 this time. 7 of you. 7 of you on the wait list for the exclusive group. All of you got accepted, which is good. I did deny some people before. They haven't reapplied though. You can contact me personally if I have denied you before. We were just closed, so I had to deny. But group is now closed. Check your email, or just log directly into WAP. You'll be able to access. Join us in Zoom right now. Come say hello, and yeah. So that was it. That's the intake done. Group will be closed now until we open next. I'll put an announcement in the public group just for people who are not on stream, so they know. So instructions will be there. Bit of sellers coming in here from 14. Interesting number. It's like, it looks like they're pre-selling 15, to be honest, as a lot of people will have selling orders, so they're this is really interesting psychology to think about. So as we get so high into the market, less and less buyers are coming in, so it's going to be difficult to sell. Why is it going to be difficult to sell? Because you need an opposing party. For every buy there's a sell, for every sell there's a buy. So as people start to take profits out of the market, the liquidity starts to become thin in terms of order books loading on buys because of us getting so high. So what they do is they take this breakout. A lot of beginner retail starts to buy into this zone, which we identified would be a fake out zone. So what ends up happening is that we see that they're pre-selling 15, because this is going to be a very big point that people are looking to sell their orders. So they might not get filled if price taps 15, right? They might not get filled if price taps the key level. So you can see some big boy has let off some orders here. Wish we could see order flow in the Forex market. We would be able to see those big orders in sells coming through here. You know. And you can see again, retail then buys it up. They use that opportunity again to sell into that. It's crazy. And all of this forms a range that doesn't mean anything for us. We just sit and relax and let all of that mess happen. Swing on every pair, or you select some pairs? I select some pairs. Like my main pairs, I don't mind swinging my main pairs here, you know. Right, no 5-minute structure here. Based on your analysis, I did put an alarm that zone, ended up putting a paper sell 1 hour change of structure, but definitely see how you get your swing. We'll see how you get on your next swing. This would be the way I would have got in, yeah, but just exactly from the zone. And my stop loss would have been a lot higher, but that was the plan, yes. So I would have just literally, where your alarm is, I should have put a sell limit. But it happened while I was sleeping, so can't do anything about it. Hungary in discussion with Romania about Transylvania. Short. So for DAX, you don't need 15. You can have a 5-minute. Yes. Yes, yes. Think about the 5-minute on DAX as a 15. Does that make sense? And then the 15 is a 30. How is DAX doing? Yeah, so if a 5 was to close above here, would give you that entry option for buys. I'm stuck in the mess. Don't be stuck in the mess. So no structure, no sell or buy, waiting game then. Yeah, you can't really rip. Even like you need at least 5-minute structure here. Like holy crap, this is absolutely tearing here. But at least 5-minute structure, you know, just to keep stop. Exactly what happened with last time retail sales news. Unless you just anticipate this and you just literally rip buy and put a 12 pip stop and hope that you don't get hit, can work, but it's a little bit of a gamble, not something I like to do too much. One-minute strat in this case, I don't really trust it too much on something like GJ, but yes, you can. I love 1-minute strat for gold is where it really is key, but yeah, you could use it. Problem is it wouldn't have closed above the 15 or 4 hour. You know, so ideally you would want something to close bearish then close bullish. Again, I wanted just 5-minute structure here. That's all I was really looking for. Right? Just something, right? Like what we had last time. GEO is pumping through the roof. And saying Dixie is getting weak here. I mean stronger. Yeah, it's getting weak, sorry. It is tapping that support now. Let me check if DAX closed above for buys here. Do we have buys on DAX? Can take 5-minute buys? Nope, not yet. To wait a little bit more. Feel like you would just overexpose yourself doing the 1-minute strat all the time? Yeah, exactly. There has to be certain scenarios like retail sales news. Like it wasn't drastic change in numbers. It was obviously better than expected, but this could easily reverse and be the top, right? Are you using the same strategy for swing as your entry time frame? 1 hour or 4 hour? My entry time frame will be 4 hour. I can scale down to 1 hour. I have. In this swing trade that I took, I scaled down to 1 hour to find an entry. This one here. So I did use 1 hour to find an entry here. Just to hold minimum drawdown. I think this shows the 1 hour entry. Just to get a break of structure, which would be, you know, nice. Or whereas something like this on GJ here. This I didn't really scale down. Actually, no, this one here. This should be buys. Yeah. This one I just took it based off a 4 hour. Close above, change of structure on 4 hour. Order set on GU. Nah, I would be careful. This is a news move. It's not really the same. It's not price action built. It's news built. Yeah, of course to see a reaction, but also could create higher low from here. I would love to see changes of structure. I mean, you could try play it. You could try play it. Please don't do stuff random that you've never done before. Like, this is a really bad habit, right? To start doing random stuff that you've never done before or tested or understand, or, you know. This is not, though. This is not. That's different, right? Potential S2 if gold moves back up. Yeah, this is where we would look to get fake outs from, right? If we can close back inside the range. Only issue is this little 5-minute support that was created here, but can be used as like a watch zone. And remember, that setup is for lower time frames, right? And it's on most recent price action. Now, higher time frame, yeah, it works the same for swing, but this is into a news move. You know? I mean, it does practically, you know, somewhat make sense here for sure. Just what's the probability is going to be with news? This is done by news, right? So we have to see that. Because this could be the start of a little deeper retrace here as well. We have had a very heavy push down, no relief. You have to keep that in mind. So maybe even up to here we could end up reaching. So what's super interesting is this is a unique scenario, right? We have pushed down from news and pushed up from news. 2 moves giving. So I would like to see, but yeah, overall idea you have is right for sure. The idea you have is right for higher time frame. Problem is, will it do it this time? Could experiment with it for sure. Something I would look at. I do like the idea. It is a zone that I'm looking to capitalize off. Is there any reason why you are trying swing trading? Diversification. As a trader, it's very useful to diversify, and sometimes there are different assets that you can capitalize off higher time frame moves while lower time frame can be inconsistent. And also it's a nice sometimes you don't want to be trading intraday, right? You just want to have a swing trade running, making you extra income on the side. It's definitely something that I find a nice addition, right? A nice addition because you have a well-rounded portfolio at that point, right? Any random moves that happen in the charts you can catch if it goes in your direction because you're actively in trades on higher time frame. It's just it's an overall nice thing, and it's something that I feel, you know, a trader should do in their journey, because it is definitely, you know, long-term swing trading is a very useful part of being involved in the markets. Hi, are you a high ICT trader? Bro, that's like, are you questioning my testosterone levels or something? Like, come on, bro. Can we be a little bit respectful? Do I look like an ICT trader? 200-pound build here. You know? Oh, gold push down here. Wow. Heavy selling orders coming. Why'd you get annoyed with ICT? I don't actually have anything against him. I just like to run the joke, man. I like to run the joke. This is interesting, man. Joe, your 700 buys might come through, huh? Not so crazy after all. Yeah, but Claudio, this is a swing trade you would be looking at, and your stop loss would be wrong here. You need to run it completely above the zone for a swing, because price could easily grab liquidity wick above the zone. And on top of that, how many times have you tested those swings though? Because look, with my swings I get confirmation from that zone. Yeah, I don't agree with stop loss placement. I agree with the idea that you need something a little bit more if you want to execute a swing. But if you want to experiment, be my guest. Have you always lived in Dubai? Yes, I have. Like for my swing plan, look how we enter swing trades, right? We need the confirmation from the zones. Like check it what price did at this zone. Wicked into the zone multiple times, grab liquidity, then we can start to see the break. Same thing with what happened right now, right? Wicked into the zone multiple times. The interesting thing is it's a double news. That's the only thing that throws me off. Double news. News gets retraced fast? Sometimes. If not, it will continue not coming back? Yes, exactly. It will not. So I guess you're playing that idea, but I won't say it's a swing. It's a news play idea, to be honest. You're just using our zones to advantages, right? The zone we discovered, which I definitely agree with. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I mean, since you're waiting for rebreak of this low, just be careful that this doesn't become the liquidity grab to continue up. Price likes to do that on impulsive moves. Let me show you an example of where price likes to do that. You can see this happens quite a lot. Something like this, you know, where you look to sell. Same type of idea. Price looking like it's making lower highs, except grabs liquidity from previous low and then boom, continues up. Actually, no, here, this was the example. My bad, this one. See, retest that same zone, right? Retest the zone here. You look for break of low. It breaks the low after retesting the zone and then goes. Whereas entering from the zone like you did yesterday, you're kind of safer in case that wants to happen. Do not trade whenever you have a red day. No, you limit yourself to how many trades you take. So if you take 2 red trades in a row, call it a day, right? Because 2 trades in a row, you're obviously not doing something right on this day, right? You're not looking at the right thing. So if you take 2 losses in a day, call it a day. If you're taking more than 2 losses in a day, you're over trading. That should never happen. For me, max 3 trades a day, max. You know, and if 2 of those trades are loss, I'm not taking a 3rd trade. And that's how you stay disciplined in the market, because usually I notice not much really happens after that. You're kind of screwed. Gold is very interesting here to see such a sell-off right now. If we can get pullbacks, we can, I know I hate to say it, but you know, maybe counter trend just to capitalize off this volume here, right? Just to capitalize off this volume. In your example, the trend was bullish on all time frames. And the retest of the rejection was a bottom of a key level. Yeah, I'm just trying to point things out to you, brother. I'm not trying to put you, I'm trying to point things out to you that you want to be careful entering break of previous low. When you lose 1 trade, you're out for the day. No, I give myself 1 more bullet, right? So it depends. Like, let's say you lose a trade in the session, and in the session, don't force another trade if there's no setups. So, you know. So I give myself 2 bullets in a day. Yeah, Tony, right? Calm down in Italian, please. Man's caps lock button is broken. Deal with him, Tony. Thank you. I'm still trying to get my aha moment. And I'm also doing an Apex evaluation. Well, if you're doing an evaluation, do you expect to pass the challenge if you're still trying to understand how to trade? So change your expectations and focus on learning the skill, not blowing challenges next by next and wasting money, right? If you won 2 trades, would you take another setup if there is? No, this is a grave mistake I see in the market and normally leaves to people giving back money. Realize, the more you expose yourself to the market, the more you increase probabilities of things going wrong. It's not 100% win rate. You get especially in a single day, if you run probabilities and statistics, if you take 2 wins in a day and then you start to run those numbers, okay, it's more likely that you're going to end up next trade taking a loss just because you've ran out probabilities. It's like your exposure in one day of the market. It's just how it works, you know, it's just how it works. So you really, once you take 1 or 2 wins in a day, call it a day, because you've done your job. You're paid from the market. Don't try push it more, because when you push it more, you'll start to either become complacent or you'll just have money to play with and you'll start taking riskier trades that you would have never taken if you haven't taken those wins. It will all lead to you giving money back to the market. You come back to the next day on the back of a loss, trying to make back that loss, you end in a spiral. And that spiral is very dangerous. Whereas your job is literally to just take 1 trade from the market and then move. Why don't you live trade a New York session? Because my job is not to live stream. I do it out of building brand, out of, you know, putting what I love to do out there. But it's not my job. I don't want to sit in front of a screen for 2 sessions. We trade NY session in the exclusive group. And that's kind of like the way I like to have it, where we trade as a team. Yesterday, they all in there collaborated like kings and queens, and it was insane. I was happy to see that exact direction I want people to be taking. This is what you want a community for, and did exactly what I did. Slightly different as well, but all took the same plan, all took the same trade on gold, all made the same profits. Well, maybe different profits depending on account size, but pip wise or not. Tradesharpe, can I grow a small $500 account by trading micro futures and to make it a full-time job? Make it a hobby and then allow it to become your full-time job once you start building and scaling that. You have to first make money in the market, guys. You can never make trading a job if you can't make money to begin with. It doesn't matter. It's $2, $3, $5, $10. You need to start making money so that you can prove to yourself you have the skill. And then it's only about scaling. It's only about scaling. That's it. It's very simple. You scale your income. Now, micro futures is great to trade with a $500 account because you can put smaller position sizes. Can you see any entry? It's a bit tough. We've had kind of a massive move here. We do have 5-minute structure now, but is it enough to give us another 60-50 pip push or 40 pip push? I mean, if we get something closing above here, that 16-15 pips, it's not bad in terms of stop loss wise. 3 minutes we can see if something wants to do that. But these trades are aggressive though. Question is, are we done? Is this it? You know, are we going to reverse from here? Last time we had this, we did have structure after the first push. Now we've had a second push here, so slightly different. So it depends if we want to go a bit aggressive here today. The numbers are not as big as we had last time, which is my only conviction, is that, yeah, it did come out better than expected, but not as big as last time. So do we have the volume to continue? I guess we can try that and be aggressive with stop loss and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see how this candle closes. Otherwise, we might get stuck in this 1 minute range. So we have to watch how this 1 minute range forms here. So we'll wait for the 5 minute here to see if we want to push something here. Give me a sec, just go to a comeback. If 50 minute on gold creates support, there's possibility for buys. Problem is you're buying back into the range. So we want to buy back inside, not into. Because it can act as resistance now, especially since we've broken through this structure, broken through quite a few structures. Saurav, subscribe. Thank you for the subscription, man. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so. We post videos as well every single Sunday. So new video coming out this Sunday as well. So make sure you check that out. See, I'm seeing this candle close weak here, seeming to create a bit of a resistance. This is why I wanted to wait for the 5. For me, this 5 closed at resistance. I don't consider this above, even though it's like a micro pip above if we really look at it. But with these wicks, you want a strong close above. So maybe next one giving strong close above there. That would actually be something I'd be interested in if we look like this above this previous 4-hour rejection wick. Boom. Put stop loss above that. That would be our aggressive option for the day. What's the price for premium Discord? $1.8 per day. $1.8 per day. $50 a month. The most affordable we have here on the market, to be honest. I keep it very, very affordable, so it's a good opportunity for people. Which session is your favorite to trade gold? If I had to choose a session to trade gold only by itself, I'd probably have to go with New York, I feel. Definitely New York. Just to trade gold by itself, New York. Setup 2 on gold. We're trading into this range. This is the same range that there is on 30 minutes, so it becomes a little bit tricky here. Because it's so close. Even if we enter on flip, it's only 12 pips away. Stop loss about 37 pips. 38 pips here. Depends where it closes. I don't know where it will close here in 3 minutes. I appreciate everyone showing up to the stream here on Friday. Full margin Friday upon us. Yeah, we don't want to give too much of profits. Been a solid week here, guys. Solid week. Happy to have a solid week here. Some amazing movement in the market. Trades every day. What are you trading in? I can figure out yen. It's overlapping. What do you mean it's overlapping? Oh, you mean you can't see it? Yeah, you can see it there on the right hand side here. You can see it here as well. You can see it here at the top left hand side. This is GJ. I know people say to put the watermark, but it really distracts me. I'm sorry. Like, it really distracts me, the watermark. I hate this. It's really annoying. Anyone find this annoying? Or is it just me? It's like it's like not moving with the candle. Ah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Because it's not like, it doesn't look like it's stuck to the chart. Remove this. It doesn't look like it's stuck to the chart. Seek help. Buy here? Why FOMO buy this though? That's my question to you. You don't have a close. 15 didn't close yet. Only you're FOMO buying off a 5-minute close. Be careful, man. At any point, this next candle can reject. You're going to be back in drawdown. Like, you're looking for buys, overall good. Overall good to look for buys, but don't be scared to wait for confirmation. You can fade the color of the watermark. Yeah, then people won't see it. V4 Pip Labs. Holy shit, guys. V4 Pip Labs is coming. You guys know it, man. I'm telling you. Like, actually, yesterday, we were reviewing all of the new features on V4. I'm, like, struggling to think, how am I going to present this to all of you guys? Like, really. There's so much coming. Like, it's... you won't recognize the freaking software, man. It's going to be... If you need a tool to become, if this tool doesn't help you to become profitable, then you can't become profitable. I'm sorry. Because it's all going to be there. Everything you need to test a strategy. You know? Everything you need, you know? Harry, how's your week been? Only 2 extra trades in New York, but majority of the trades here have been on stream. You have seen it. We've got a trade. I didn't trade Monday. It was bank holiday. But 15, 16, 17, all wins we got here, which is nice. And then yesterday as well, I had a New York trade. I'm waiting for Pip Labs V4. We're going to allow people who currently have a subscription to try version 4 now. We're just going to see if they like it and how they find it. Forever the salesman. Wait till you see Simon, man. Wait till you see V4. I mean, I'll probably need you to sell it at that point because of how many features there are. Like, wait till you see Simon. I can't wait for you to see, because really, there's so much coming in. I don't think, I don't want to, like, you know, I'm just saying, like, really, a lot of work has been put in by our developer Antonio, and really, with all of our heart, we put a lot of time into this and investment and making this something really a best tool on the market to help people get better. And it's just exciting. And I'm sorry if I get excited about it, but I'm not gonna sit there and say that I'm marketing. You can't even buy it right now. Version 4, it's not out. So, you know. If you want to hate about me talking about my own product, then go ahead. because it's super exciting to develop something like this. On UJ it looks so good. Where's the other chart? You sent another chart. How do we get on to V4? Next week, all of the people in the exclusive group who have subscriptions, you guys are automatically going to put on, just because you guys, can, speak to us. When is the release date? We're looking end of this month, guys. We're looking end of this month, beginning of next month. Yeah, I can't find your 1 hour chart. It somehow disappeared here. You deleted it. Do you have a free Discord? I do have a free Discord. Will the pricing be different? I mean, for the beginning, I'm keeping the price the same, because I'm happy to do that. But we'll have to see. Like, if multiple users enjoy the software and we can keep monthly running costs okay, then yes, we will keep price the same. So for now, yeah, price will be the same for sure. Big fan. I want to know what you think about Euro USD on a macro level. Man, that will take time to discuss it on a macro level, but as a quick overall view here, as you can see, monthly candles closing back inside the range. That coupled with this, you could see moves back down here. We're still, do we have a relief bounce in the short term? Yeah, we've had a lot of weakness. We are reaching into this support zone now. I do expect a relief bounce, and if a relief bounce is going to come from anywhere, maybe one more swipe lower to fill this LTA here, to just complete the whole LTA. But I do expect a relief bounce soon, just to give a little bit of a bounce up. But yeah, we've been having weak, what's this called? Weak euro. I sent one that looks, well, I guess I'll teach you how you can also see on Tradingview. Ready? Yeah, I don't want to also see on Tradingview. I don't even know what you're talking about. Sending me some 4 hour chart, no context, nothing. Use your mic. So you're looking for buys? On 4 hour it looks bad. Looks fine on 4 hour. On 15-minute it looks messy. Also get well soon. Man's been in the dirty areas. Been kissing goats. You'd have to base it on 1 hour. That's, yeah. I mean, that's the only thing you could trust at the moment, It's not going to be, I mean, unless heavy volume comes in, yeah, it will be a nice trade. But otherwise, you just have to kind of sit through the BS, you know what I mean? This is very important. It broke structure here. Yeah, you just base it on 1 hour. I mean, you would, because it would make sense on 1 hour as a trade. 24 pips here. That's the only problem I don't like, is you needed to break through this zone here. But you can use these zones as management. Oh, good, man. Look at GJ. Did GJ push through here? When's next 5 minute? Oh yeah, 5 minute did close above here. Very interesting to see that. So 1 minute looks here. Yeah, it is interesting. This would be your aggressive option. Four hour and key level right above. Yeah, this would be your break-even zone, that 4 hour. It's a 4 hour wick though. It's a 4 hour wick. I mean, if we want to continue this news move, then this is gonna be our shot. Break of the high. $15 and 8 minutes here. Yeah, it's making good bottom wick as well. I feel this might have to be a shot. Do I want to take a risky trade today? Let's see. Decision time. Buy or not to buy is the question. Yeah, if this can flip in the next 2 minutes here, I'll probably give it a shot here to take a buy break of high. Break of high. That would be my plan. Nice bottom wick here. I would be very surprised if this was to flip now with volume and then have to reflip and fail. I'll break even at key level, watching 4-hour level as well. Watching 4-hour level. That's my buy plan here. Stop loss. Is it very risky though? It is very risky, but it's just playing what we saw last time in news. Stop loss will be below the 5-minute low here, about 13 pip stop loss. It needs to do some action fast. We only have 1 minute 26 seconds. If the 5-minute closes bearish, depending how it closes, we'll make a decision. Doesn't look like it's gonna flip. Well, that's the point, is that it shouldn't. The flip should come in fast in the next 1 minute, and then it should start, you know, moving very heavy after that. That's what I would expect. Like, this is going down now, grabbing the liquidity. We should start seeing it pop up, the flip, and then volume come in after the flip, right? So that's the whole idea, is like, it's come down now, made a very strong bottom wick. So if it is gonna flip and re-break that high, the volume should come in super, you know, fast. So we'll see. 32 seconds. I don't think it's likely now, unless it does some action. About 20 seconds. 20 seconds from the flip here. I'm just going to delete it, wait for the close. Yeah, about 15 seconds. Let's wait for the close. Let's wait for the close. We also can have a thunderstorm here, so I'm quite interested in the thunderstorm. We have to see how it closes though. If it closes bearish a little bit, this is it's tight, boys. It's tight. I wanted it to close a little bit higher above those wicks there. Let's see. For now, I'm staying out. I don't really trust it after the way it closed, and it's pumping up right now. If it reflips bearish, and then we come for bullish, no broker bottom wick. Let me check my broker. I have a bottom wick on my broker, yeah. Actually, on my broker, it did slightly break that previous high. But like I said, I don't trust it yet. But now that it's doing that reflip business, yeah. This reflip business is what I wanted to avoid. As we get higher here, it does become riskier. Wait. Yeah, I am waiting. I deleted that order. You guys saw I deleted that order. So just wait with me. I'm just speaking out aloud. You don't care for 4-hour resistance? It's not a 4-hour, it's wick. Check the wick. We've tapped it already, so I'm expecting it to break through. What I'm considering to jump back into that range and push. Let's have a look here. If you can get back into the range, yeah, let's see how gold is looking here. Yeah, it looks nice on 5 to be honest. I mean, you could even get away with stop loss below this current bottom wick. 30 pips. The only problem is, what do we do at this range? How big is it till we close back in the range? Let's say we get a close back in the range. Maybe we can look for that 5-minute close back in the range. 30-minute looks clean. 1 hour close here in a couple of minutes as well. I want to see the 1 hour close, you know? It's only 3 minutes till 1 hour close. So this is why I'm kind of waiting. Same thing for GJ. 1 hour close in 3 minutes. We could have pullbacks, and also on gold we could have gold fill some of this wick first, right? So let's just wait for 1 hour close here. 2 minutes only. I'm personally gonna wait for 1 hour close here with 2 minutes. Further left on GJ, you have 4 hours, same area as wick. Yeah, you do have the 4 hour there. That's where it originally come from. Do you think this could be good morning hurricane? No, I don't think that's comment of the day. I think that's a compliment. Compliment of the day. Compliment of the day, I would say that is. Yeah, 1 minute and a bit till open here. In what way is that a compliment? Come on, bro. Come on. Disrespect to Harry Kane. Bro, your shorts helped me understand market structure. Oh, I appreciate that. Glad it did. Glad it did. I appreciate everyone showing up to stream here. How much we got? 500 people in here. 217 likes. Appreciate everyone leaving a like. Definitely shows me you guys are engaged and supporting the stream. I do appreciate that as always. Not gonna lie, these shorts on this pair is looking better and better, but bullish bias today. Especially with 5-minute change of structure now we got. Damn. Bro, do you have a private group where I can learn your strategy? I do. We just closed today. I mean, I could make an exception. If you want to DM me, that is fine. But yeah, we do. You can see all information on the website. It's more than just learning my strategy. You'll be part of our whole shebang. Right, 1 hour close bullish here, below the resistance here. GJ as well, closing bullish here. This is above resistances, so GJ looks inherently more bullish here. Again, 15-minute candles are losing volume here. Gold 1 hour candle ended up closing, so with a nice rejection here. Current 1 hour has no top wick, I believe. I need to double check that on my broker here. Let's see. Yeah, it has no top wick on current 1 hour candle here. So I expect that to make a top wick, which is quite nice. We're still below the range, which is a little bit annoying here. For myself being below the range. I don't know how we're going to react at this range. It's really going to be interesting for me to see how we react at this range. 30-minute looks like a good close though. I have a wick on my broker. 30-minute looks like a good close. I forgot to join on that app, mate. Where can I DM? You can DM me Discord, Instagram. I don't have wick on my broker. I'm thinking to try take it on the flip here. Aggressive stop loss. Because we have this 5-minute zone here. Yeah, you do have a wick. Interesting. Bro, you have a lot of impersonators. Yeah, unfortunately, people want to steal what I have. So just ignore them. Just ignore them. Just ignore them. This is setup 5 on 15 minute. No, this is setup 2 on 15 minute. If we were to close bearish and next one close above, yeah, that would be setup 5. That would be actually the nicest setup here. I just don't want to run full stop loss. I'm just trying to find a place for stop loss. Like even here is big stop loss, 34 pips. Can S2 be valid on 5? It can. This S1 here, it can. We're just sat at the range. If this 5 closed back in the range would make this situation a lot easier. Below the 5 minute structure, it's still pretty big. What is that? 34, 35 pips. To get back to key level is only 23 pips. The close? Yeah. Or just previous 5. What's previous 5 on lower time frame? Here. Could go aggressive current candle, run 5 minute resistance tight back into range? Yes. You'd kind of want it to do a deeper bottom wick for that type of stuff. To grab the liquidity. Which it looks like it might be able to do. Now 5 minute is going to close bearish though, so this makes it interesting. I feel if we get a 5 minute close above here, like this will be nice. 5 minute close above, then we can run stop loss below that 16 pips. To here we have 13 pips. At least we don't need to worry about the range that I'm worried about. DAX flying with London Open. I haven't seen DAX for London Open here. DAX London Open is very tricky. Yeah, that's a shame it pushed through all the zones. But that's how it is sometimes, you know, you just get these London Open quick pushes. If DAX can create structure now, you can look to, especially if we get into this range today above 4-hour resistance, it's quite nice for DAX. Alright, this is the kind of reaction I wanted to see. I also like the potential selling option here, breaking this low here. 15 minute setup 3, retest to the highs, 30 minute also close bearish. I think there's you know, some nice opportunity here on GU as well to retrace some of the news. Especially if 5 can get below here. 15 would be a setup 3 as well. Quite like that as well. I'm going on 5 minute close below. Yeah, that wouldn't be mad there. Yeah, let's see. Let's keep an eye on GU as well. It will be a bit counter trend though. Previous daily bullish here. Previous 4 hours so bullish. We are at our zone. We could be aggressive though. We could be aggressive. We can be aggressive. So gold made that deeper bottom wick right now. Higher on hour, gold closed below the previous zone. It did, yeah. That's why I like the idea, because it closed below, right? Didn't close back in. Now look at what 5 minute did here. It also grabbed liquidity from these highs here, then flipped. So if this can close below, I think there's a shot. So keep an eye on this, guys. Let me know if it does it. You think we can make a long entry? Potentially on gold here. 5 minute candle closes above the range here. We would be back inside that 50-minute range. Bottom wick would be done. Stop loss would be very acceptable here. Freezing in here, man. What the hell? If we get 5 minutes, then it's good. Yeah, that's what I'm being patient for. This range here is seeming to be a little bit slow, but still has the chance here. We'll just have to wait. This is good. This is good. This is creating structure. We want structure. Structure gives us security. Security leads us to a safer trade. In Dubai, freezing, how much degrees it's there? In my room, it's probably now like maybe 18. It's a bit cold. 18 is cold for me. But right now, outside, it's about 32, 33. Very nice weather. Perfect. We'll go outside later for a walk. Catch some sun. Part of my routine. January, it's around 25? Yes, correct. December, January, yes. So we're seeing the bullish move play out at the moment. 50-minute closes in 5 minutes. So if 50-minute break structure, then we need a break of structure towards the downside before considering sells. Gold is still battling here. Battling for its right to continue up. Guys, I have to change this AC. I'll be back. I have to change it. It's too cold. Alright, so we did get this candle pushing up here. It's reacting off that zone right now. What's super interesting is that if it closes above, the 15 will close super weak. Can you imagine it? But the 5 minute price action would make sense. GU is at the level. It is, it is. Candle close in 3 minutes. Both very interesting situations here. Damn, you just pushed here, huh? I was gonna say we could probably try a 1 minute close below. Let's see if we get the 1 minute retest here. If we get the 1 minute retest, that should be us in. Or we wait 2 minutes would be nicer as well. Let's wait. What minute retest can you explain? Well, we have some 1 minute structure here, so if we can make a lower high, we can take that as well, because then you expect it not to fake out. So if it makes a lower high, you're just reading like it's a very high chance that you're gonna get the next 5 minute candle closing bearish, right? Below. So let's say this 1 minute close strong, the next 1 minute starts to reject. You want sells? Yes. Will be 15 close as well. We'll have double. This is sad. It pushed too much. I don't think it pushed too much, man. We're only here. Actually, now we'd want it to push and close somewhere here. How is gold closing? Gold is also closing here. We have both options here. Both. $18 pips on gold. GU is closing more rejection. I guess gold is a bit better. Bias is bull. It is, it is. See if we can get a bottom wick on this 15-minute candle here. Try getting a little aggressive move here. Let's see, 9 seconds here. Oh, pushing a bit. Damn, last 2 seconds. Last 2 seconds push. It's alright. Gold looks better? Yeah, we'll take gold. No top wick. See broker. Yeah, no top wick on broker as well at resistance. We can actually look to buy from here with no top wick. Let's see where we can find retest zone. I'd say somewhere in here, boys. If we can retest here right now, anywhere in here, since there's no top wick, I expect a high chance to be a top wick. Price has to respect this structure if it wants to continue up. So if this comes down here, yeah, basically the 5-minute structure, and we retest and we start to see it reject, we can take buys. We can take buys with stop loss about 15 pips here and look for this to flip. So that will be my plan, is to see price come into this zone and then look for longs from this zone, because there's no top wick. High chance there's going to be a top wick and we can catch that flip. We just need to see price dip into this zone here. As soon as price dips into that zone, we can look for that. So then I can take longs back towards the upside. Because at least the candle has a probability to make a top wick. Not only that, we're bullish higher time frame. We're closing bullish on 30-minute, closing bullish on previous 15. So for me, that would make sense. That would make sense. Allow me to trade from this zone back up. Right? So at least a retest into here. Even if it retests the top of the range here and we start to see it reject, we can scale in on lower time frame to get an accurate entry, like a 1 minute support formation from here. We can look to trade the 1 minute support formation, rely on this zone to hold. So we'll see how the retest comes through here. Why not just take the flip? Because you're kind of trading already at that range there. Here, boom. So yeah, you can take the flip. Stop loss is going to be about 35 pips. Your target is about 7 pips to the key level first. And then your 30-minute target is around 22. So you'll trade negative risk to reward, but if you're happy to take that shot, then that would be you on the flip, right? Is this setup 7? No. This is just setup 1, but we're just getting in because there's no top wick. So we basically get a gift here. Whenever price gives us something like this, we can potentially get a gift. And that gift can be, you know, getting in without the top wick, and we can be able to trade towards the upside. But we need to first see what is the reaction from this zone here. So can we see a reaction? Just buying based off it? No, but we need to see something. Take entry at 1. Well, we need to see some sort of support. 5-minute candle closing in 1 minute. You need to keep that in mind here, because you don't want to time this wrong. Next 5 minutes just dumps straight through here. Was up by 10 pips, got break even. Yeah. Demand setup? No, not really. This one's not one of those setups. This is just a no top wick one, because we don't have a zone here. This is kind of like just relying on no top wick. Setup 1. Give us the flip. Can we get in the range here? Ooh, is that a retest? That's it. I think we can have some more back inside the range here. I feel that. Or is this going to just be a perfect retest like that? And you literally have to buy there. Wow. I want to see if that actually retested on my broker, because that's nuts. My broker has the same gap, but it's the opposite way around. This candle is higher, this candle is lower. Yeah, that's interesting, man. Holy shit. My broker retested. Yeah, I thought we would get actually back inside the zone at least. Seems like it was heavy buying pressure there. Very hard to time that. Taking the flip with 5-minute SL could be valid. You buy flip into resistance is the issue. So if you're happy to buy flip into resistance, you need to be fast at break even, because you're buying the flip into resistance. You're still consolidating here. 15-minute didn't close below. I think 30-minute would be good information here. Oh, GJ's moving here as well. 3 minutes for this 5-minute to close. This would be an interesting 5-minute close if it doesn't push too much. Gold in the zone now. 5-minute bearish, right? Whoa, 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 whoa. $28 seconds for the 1 minute to close bullish. Should we wait for it? Man, I wasn't prepared. Too many things happening at once, guys. I wasn't prepared. Yeah, if you caught the buys in the zone there, then there you go. Man. We need to just stick to one at the moment, guys. We need to concentrate one. Select one, concentrate. This is where I could be mental break even as well. Yeah. You'd be mental break even here. Probably would have got your buy somewhere around here. Or here. One of these zones. Sticking to gold, yeah. Concentrate on one. It's already 1-to-1. Yeah. It's powerful. Let's see, what's this? 14 pips. Not yet, bro. Not yet. Your 1-to-1 would be like there. A little bit higher. Very difficult. Well, yeah, we had to monitor. We were monitoring 2-3 pairs. We were monitoring it. It's not difficult, but it's just we need to stick to one which setup we want. But nothing is looking outstanding. Like, this is a complex setup. GU is a complex setup. GJ is looking interesting here as well. I mean, GJ is looking interesting. Interested to see, we would have got the order somewhere around here. So I just want to see when I'm looking at high time frame where that is. Yeah, that's a pinpoint order. But you'd be break even now for sure. Wow. So would you have got your 1-to-1 and then out break even? Interesting, boys. Interesting. What's that? Oof, like 1 pip from 1-to-1. That's interesting. And then potentially break even there. 5-minute close here as well in 23 seconds. How did GJ close? Ooh, didn't close above here on GJ. Didn't close above. GU as well, still consolidating now at the highs, but GJ failed to close above here. So that's very interesting candle to see. So gold would have stopped us out break even. So that's interesting as well. Five-minute setup 2 here would be also valid. Guys, if this flips up here, I'll take a buy. If this flips above this previous high here. Now we retest back into the zone. If it breaks any further down, I can't take it. But if it now starts to flip, I'm going to take it as it's... Okay, now it's starting to disrespect the zone. I still give it a little room. still has till this wick. If it breaks the wick, I'll not take the buy, but I kind of want to run stop loss where it is right now. 17 pips stop loss. We have about 14 pips to the 5-minute resistance. But I needed to see it respect this zone here. Total disrespect for Tradesharpe. Well, at least we didn't get into anything. The ultimate disrespect day is when we get into it and it does that. We still don't have 15-minute top wick, but we're getting close to timing here. The good thing is we weren't involved in anything. If we took the first option and got in fast enough, I feel we would have been break even. I don't see a reason for us to close here. And any other option, then yeah, we would have just come back to break even on this one as well, especially with big stop loss here. 46 pips stop loss. What did we get? 20 pips. Yeah, you know. But 2 minutes here to flip. It's the same situation that we had on GJ. I don't know if it's going to be likely at the moment to flip, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to wait 1 minute and then make a decision from that 1 minute. 1 minute is still respecting 1 minute structure, I believe. Yeah, so this is kind of its last line of defense. Once we break this 1 minute structure, the buy idea is not going to make sense. It looks like it's about to happen on this next 1 minute candle. And then I guess 15-minute here will close bearish, and 30-minute, more importantly, will close bearish. So buying into this high is not going to make sense. So yeah, I guess that buy idea is not going to come through. So again, keeping us safe, but with a lot of patience here, waiting for our trade to get triggered here, right? So yeah, I'm deleting that. It's not, it's too close here to the hourly, not hourly, sorry, to the 30-minute. So yeah, GG as well, as I said, rejected that zone there. GU might close below here on a 30-minute, but we want to see a deeper close. So we'll see in 57 seconds. All setups disrespect us. Why? You can also see it the opposite way around, is that we're being kept safe from all setups. Only problem with Geo is I'm going against bias here, which I don't like to do, but this is mainly heavily impacted by news here. If we can get a bit of news retracement, just a bit as well. In Geo we can sell from top of the range, which is good. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of looking at. Alright, Geo closed here. I feel we have to break the lowest low, which will also be the 30-minute low here, to get sell stop loss above the highs. That will be my last sell attempt. My last sell attempt. Let's see. We break here. Struggling to break these lows. Hasn't broken it. Tension level, yeah, I know. Needed to break, needed to break. I'm just gonna sell stop it at this point. I'm just gonna sell stop it and then leave it sell stopped. Then I don't have to stare at my phone. Let's see. How many lots is my sell stop? We have about 10 pips stop here, so 14 lot, 11 pips. That's what I put in. If 5-minute candle closes bullish back in the range, I don't think we can take the same sell. It's not going to make sense because 5-minute candle closed back inside of the range here. But we'll see. 51 seconds. If it can close below, we kind of have a thunderstorm here. So I'm still happy with the sells. I'm still happy with the sells. Why sell order, not sell stop? Just more accurate, man. I get to see it break the wick and then press the sell. Sell stops, you can also get triggered by spread. I don't want to be triggered by spread on stuff like this, you know. I don't mind be even triggered 0.5 pips like here, somewhere here, you know, 0.5 pips below. It's not really going to change much for me. But it needs to break my line, right? It needs to break my line. And then we get triggered. Depends on your spread. My spread's pretty good for GU. So GU is the one pair that I can sell stop. I don't mind sell stopping GU. 10 pip SL, 11 pip SL. It's still closed below here, guys. So I feel it's still valid here. Still valid. We'll see if it breaks the lows. This might be boring. What's PDR? Previous daily resistance. This zone here. It's a little bit higher, to be honest. There. Wasn't gonna take before, but after tapping that area twice, third time should push. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. Like we keep, now we got the close, 30-minute close as well. 15-minute close as well. 5-minute close as well. I mean, this closed bullish here, but we did still respect the range. On GJ, no sell stops. I rarely stop order on GJ, like never. GJ, especially with spread, because what used to happen to me with buy stops and sell stops on GJ is even if you put your order, you get triggered early. On top of getting triggered early, we might get triggered. On top of getting triggered early, it pushes up with spread. It's like, holy shit, man. Doesn't want to break this zone, huh? I feel we need a liquidity grab. We've had a few liquidity grabs. 1, 2, 3. We had this one here. We had this next one here. This one just did this as well. Not broke highs, but that's where we wanted to respect, right? Man, this is boring. 58 seconds. If this 5 can close below, it's good. Then we can basically even use this to manage here. If this 5 closes above, I don't know. Bit boring. Can we close below here? Would be much better to see it close below like that. On my broker, there's no top wick on the 5 on my broker. I'd love to see it make a top wick. Okay, now we have a top wick. Five-minute no top wick, just made one for me on my broker. $15-minute here closes in 3 minutes, man. Not seeing much volume in here, guys, to be honest. Not seeing much volume. Let's see. Might be the one. Or not. Holy shit. Guys, I'm not seeing volume in here. Regardless if it breaks these lows, I don't trust the volume. It should have been doing it by now. I don't think I'm going to take this because I'm just not seeing volume active here in the market. So it's just putting me off this trade at the moment. I'm really getting put off this trade because I'm not seeing volume come through here. You know, it probably needs to do some sort of ranging here or create some sort of things. Like it should be, you know, it might need to do one more big liquidity grab to give us the push here. But I'm scared we get triggered and then stuck in this range. Like imagine we get triggered and then price starts ranging. In profit, out of profit, in profit, out of profit. It's not a trade I want to sit and hold through. So I'm just going to take it easy on a Friday. Been a very successful week for us here on stream. And since there's no volume, I'm not going to push this trade. I'm not going to push this trade today and just call it here. So I appreciate everyone showing up. We tried to give it a shot here, but making the decision here to take it easy. So appreciate you all. Take care. Tradesharpe. Have an amazing weekend. And hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace. See you guys. Take care.